so today I'm back with the Sakura D4. Show you what's done to it, and what I'm going to do today. It's basically been sitting like this. The body's not mounted. I'm not even sure I'm going with this body. But the last video, I got the motor and ESC in, the receiver, the servo. So it's basically running. The last video when I got the servo in, the servo was making weird noise, and I was worried about it. And somebody on YouTube commented that his servo makes the same noise, so I appreciate him letting me know that, so I don't feel that worried about servo anymore. But he also made me aware that I needed a gyro. I wasn't positive if I needed one or not. I didn't know if it was something that could be, the car could be used without it or not, but he definitely said I need one. So I picked up same brand as my ESC and motor right there. I picked up this gyro, so it matches my ESC and my motor. Grab that, and then the only other thing I have left is this is the body mount, the stealth body mount. I guess that's what I'm gonna do today, is put these two on. Again, I haven't decided this is the body I'm gonna run. I started doing some minor stuff to it. Didn't come out so well. I cut holes for mufflers, for exhaust pipes. I cut out the front. I'm gonna mock it up with this body. I did order another body, so when that gets here, I'm gonna decide between this body and that body. But let me get my tools out, and we're gonna get working on the body mount and find a place to mount the gyro. Alright, so I'm going to start with the gyro. Again, I didn't know if I needed a gyro. I was kind of on, I'm new to the rear-wheel drive drifting, so it was kind of a thing of, I saw everybody like getting a gyro, but I didn't know if it was something you needed or something you could live without. So after somebody commented on the video, like I said, I forgot his name, but shout out to him for letting me know that I definitely needed to get one of these, or I'll just be doing donuts all day. So I picked up, like I said, I picked up this one from the same company that makes my motor and ESC, and it matches. It was cheap. I think it was like 25 bucks shipped. Alright, so it has instructions. It's a pretty nice little piece. It is, feels like it's an aluminum case. Small, which is nice too, so it won't take up much room. Probably gonna have to take a bunch of stuff off. I'll probably just mount it up here. Everything should reach. I also gotta mount this antenna somewhere. I don't know. I don't really want to mount it anywhere, but I gotta figure out something to do with it. Keep it out of the way. I got this out. Basically, there's a couple things you have to switch in here. You can barely see it. There's two little dip switches in there. One's for reverse and normal direction of your servo, and the other one is for analog and digital. So if you have a regular servo, analog, and if you have a digital servo, digital. There's other adjustments on here, and well, there's another adjustment, and then an LED. So I'm gonna flip this little switch because I have a digital servo, and we're gonna see what this thing does. Alright, so there's three connections. Obviously, this one your servo is going to go into. This one's going to go into the receiver location where the servo should be, so that's going to be channel 1. And then this one that has one wire on it goes into the third channel. So you can see this one's got 3 wires. That's your servo. It's channel 1. This is your servo, and then this is channel 3. Hopefully this is working right. So I know I got it just kind of rigged up here, but let's see. So I'm gonna crank the wheels. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to compensate, right? I mean, it seems like it's working. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's working. Because again, I'm not positive what it does. I know it keeps you, I think it keeps you from basically spinning out. So when I fidget this, the steering moves. So and when I turn the steering and throw it back, it kind of it kicks the wheels the other way. So it seems to work. I don't know, I'm gonna mount it and then try to tie up some of these wires, which probably is gonna be difficult, but I'm trying to see where the best place to mount it would be. Alright, so I got it mounted right here. What I'm gonna do is see if this changed anything. So I'm gonna put a battery in here. I'm gonna turn my radio on. Turn the car on. Oh, reinitialized. That's not good. Okay. Still seems to be doing what it was doing before, so. So hopefully that's right, and hopefully that's what it's supposed to do. I guess I'll find out when I actually run this thing. So I'm gonna zip tie these up, figure out something to do with this antenna, and then mount these this body mounting kit. Alright, so you can see here I got it mounted. Got the wires kind of zip tied down. Got the on-off switch mounted also. Now I just have to come up with an idea for this. I always said I want to run an antenna out of the car, so I'm trying to figure out, kind of use this and figure something out for a mount. Okay, so the actual antenna mount is right in here. I don't know if you can see it, there's a little hole there. That's where the antenna mount is supposed to go. Obviously I would have to take everything back off to put the antenna there, and it would be too high, be into the body. So what I did is down here, I just mounted the mount. I don't know if you can see that, down into here. Let me see, I don't even know if that's coming up, but I mounted it into here, ran the antenna kind of back down and around, and then just tucked the antenna in here. So now it kind of sits kind of sweeping right there, so it should fit a body without any issue. I don't want to run it through the body, so but that's where I'm mounting the antenna. Everything should fit in there, but there's plenty of room, but even with the battery in there. Hold on, let me close the gate on it. Even with a battery in there, it's not touching anything, so I think it's a pretty good spot to put it, and it fit. Luckily the receiver had enough room that it tucked in there, and so that's that. Alright, so this is my stealth body mount kit. It's from 3 Racing. It's for this car, so it's I believe it's a magnetic one. Let me just work this off here. Again, I don't know if I'm running the 350Z body. I want to paint it a certain way, and I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. So I got another body coming that I might run instead. Okay, so the front is, you got to cut down the factory body post. The rear is a full kit, so you don't even need the body post at all. Alright, I'm not sure how happy I am with this kit. I'm probably going to end up in the end going with a Velcro kit when I can find one. So that's the first part. I lost my screwdriver. There it is. So these are the first 2 mounts together. Alright, so I'm finished putting this one together. So here we go. Got 2 adjusters for the back. So I'm just going to thread these on here. I'll tighten them before I put everything together, but that seemed to work pretty good. Oh, okay. There's a lock washer too that needs to go on the bottom. So now I gotta unthread this so I can put the washer in there. It's kind of like a channel, so the washer sits down in there, maybe. Alright, there we go. Okay, so the washer kind of sits down in there and slides. You can slide it. Alright, just for now. So that one's mounted up. So they click on there and they kind of move there. Kind of not too bad. So they have front and back movement, angle. So if you see there, a screw is going to go in here to tighten them up, obviously lock them in position. Alright, so I got it somewhat together. It's very kind of, each one of the components is kind of going a different way, so but for the most part I got it together. My 8-button head. I'm gonna go with the lowest hole, I guess. Let's see how this works. Just want to see how it fits. I know it's got to be adjusted, so. What I need to do is loosen everything, kind of let it adjust itself. But there it is. It's kind of high. So let me grab the body, see how high it makes the back of this thing. Okay. Definitely a little higher than I wanted. I gotta come in on them probably, but it definitely gives me a ton of wheel gap. And I'm not feeling that, so something else could be holding it, but let me do some adjustments to it and see if I can get a little bit better looking. Alright, so I think I'm going to stop there because I'm kind of frustrated with the setup. I'm not sure that I'm going to keep it. And I'm not sure I keep it in his body either. I gotta wait for my other body to come in and see how it sits on the car. I adjusted this pretty much as I could. I still don't feel comfortable with the ride height. Let's see if I can get some look in the front. It could just be the body. Like I said, I'm going to let me see. I got another body here. Okay. Alright, to be honest, this is the exact body that I bought. I bought a new one of these for this car. As I look at it, I'm most likely gonna run this body. This is the one from my HPI Sprint 2 Drift. But the way it fits this car, I think this is most likely what I'm gonna end up running. I'm not gonna run 350. I like these bodies, that's why I did buy another one. So the way this is sitting though on here, obviously it's not fully mounted, but basically that's what I'm going with. I'm going with a different paint job probably. I'm not gonna go with the same paint job, but yeah, so I'm not even gonna bother mounting 350 up because I'm not gonna run it. Now that I see this body on here, this is probably what I'm going with. Then come up with a paint scheme. But yeah, thanks for following along. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.